Take the journey into the unknown with SNX Radio as we delve into the enigmatic world of UFO sightings and extraterrestrial abductions. Join us for conversations with leading experts and individuals who have encountered these otherworldly beings, uncovering secrets about their experiences, contact stories, and the profound implications for humanity. Listen as we reveal the incredible narratives of those who have undergone alien abductions, shedding light on the psychological and spiritual impacts of these encounters. Explore the depths of consciousness and spirituality as we discuss how these experiences may connect us to something greater beyond our understanding.
Together we explore.
Dial spinning past midnight. Static sparks on the chrome. Name lights up on the backlit glass. Coldly calling you home. Signal in the sky. Little blip on the black. Every meter in my mind. Redlining on the track. I can feel that home in the bones, in the glow. Every beat says run, but the rhythm says go. You ready for the lift off? Are you ready for the spin? When the unknown pulls you closer, do you find a dive right in? Coleyufo, SNX radio. Take the journey into the unknown. Turn it up till the speakers blow. We're chasing shadows, never alone. Coleyufo, SNX radio. Feel the future under your skin. Every heartbeat out on the floor is a countdown. Baby, tune in. Numbers race the clock, neon blur in my eyes. Every corner that we cut draws a map in the night. I don't need a map, I just follow the tone. Every switch, every flick is a door to the zone. Are you ready for the drop now? Are you ready for the spin? When the night cracks wide open, let the strange light pour in. Coleyufo, SNX radio. Take the journey into the unknown. Turn it up till the speakers blow. We're chasing shadows, never alone. Coleyufo, SNX radio. Feel the future under your skin. Every heartbeat out on the floor is a countdown. Hey baby, tune in. Close your eyes, let it scan you. Every thought, every code, every scar. We attune to the same strange channel. Every heart like a distant star. Hey, so run, and the glow, where the dial never finds the end. If we're lost on this wild transmission, then get lost with me
Okay. We are going to stop intro. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of SNX Radio. I'm not sure what happened there with StreamYard, but it literally froze, and I had to get out and get back in, so I appreciate everybody. I don't know if it's the weather or what we got going on here, but we do have another surprise for you. Kurt W75 is going to be with us tonight. Whoops, I just blocked him out. Kurt, I don't know what the heck happened, but I couldn't even get and StreamYard was just like totally locked down. I had to unlock and I was like, oh God. I was just praying you guys were still here and bearing with it. I don't know if it's the weather, the weird cold weather we're having, but it's
I guarantee it. It's snowing to be hell out here, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Oh yeah, I got nervous there for a second. I was sweating it. But yeah, we're gonna go through. I saw Poncho that you've been in here and patient. Thank you, Poncho. We appreciate that. Mad Paximus is in the house. Benno from Oz is here. Hey Benno. Let's see, Mad Paximus, we got you. And Lilith. Hey, nice to see you again. And Bobcat returns. Nice to see you. And now you guys again, I do apologize. I don't know what the heck happened. I was envisioning Kurt. I was like, oh God, I hope he's not just sitting up there stuck. Spiritual Ascension. Nice to see you, girl. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. And then we got AGGOT. I'm not even sure. How do you pronounce? Do you know how to pronounce that, Kurt? I always feel like I slaughter the name. So if I have, believe me, I'll eventually get it right. But it's nice to see you, Creepy Culture. Nice to see you back. Let's see here. If I missed you guys, I am so sorry. Like I said, we're a little Amanda. Hi, welcome. We usually don't have these kind of problems over here. Cosmic Voice 33. So nice to see you. But we just had, like a little stream of something going on. Mike Nation again. Hey, it's nice to see you back. And Ray Burt is in the house. So, without further ado, before I think we should probably our best strategy here is to bring Jason Kenzie out and he can give you, before we don't want anything else to happen up here. I can't even tell you, nothing like that has ever happened before. But without further ado, Jason, we're going to bring you on and let you tell the people who you are, what you do, and why you do it.
Well, thank you for having me here. It's a real pleasure. My name is Jason Kenzie. I am a filmmaker and am a Bigfoot researcher. I started as a wedding and event photographer for the longest time, and then went into pet photography, then animal photography, and then from there I started researching Sasquatch, and I started making documentaries, basically filming my adventures into the wilderness, looking for evidence of these creatures. And I'm up to 22 documentaries now called Searching for Sasquatch. And
Wow.
yeah, this is what I do. I also have another series called Paranormal Adventures that has to do with me going and researching haunted locations and I love teaming up with people, with other researchers, because I learn so much by what they do.
Yeah. Who are some good ones you've been teamed up with? Can we ask?
Well, I've teamed up with the She Squatchers, Jen and Jenna. Todd Parsons in Texas. He's another good one. He's really good to learn from. David Dominique is another researcher that I've gone out with, and he's taught me so much. Tim T in the Florida Glades, in the swamps of Florida, going searching for the skunk ape. He's a tracker. He's taught me quite a few things about tracking animals, and I know animals because I've worked with animals for 25 years. I've been doing this for a long time.
Wow, 25 years. Somebody in the chat wants to know if you found Bigfoot yet.
Well, I mean, I've seen some crazy stuff while I've been out there in the wilderness. I've experienced some unbelievable, unexplained happenings. I haven't had a daytime sighting, of these creatures. I've had creatures, these animal creatures, whatever, come close to me at nighttime, but I always see the eyes shine. I usually have the roars. I've captured roars on camera, but I'm a 50% believer of these creatures. I have to be open-minded. I really want to have daytime sighting, but I have some scary stories about being close to these Bigfoot creatures.
I've heard both sides of it, and I could see how you would. So you're saying that you're kind of afraid to even go in there, like in some of the stuff.
I
like
always
that.
get scared. I'm always scared.
Yeah, it's a very vulnerable place to sit. I found out in the middle of nowhere and looking for something you're not quite sure, like if it's going to hurt you or not.
Yeah,
There's so many conflictions there, even.
exactly. I mean, yeah, you have to kind of take control of your imagination, because sometimes your imagination can get the better of you, and that little tiny chipmunk sounds like a 900-pound, 10-foot monstrous creature in the forest.
Yeah.
Have you gotten like the smells, like
Yeah.
the structures and all that? What is your take on all that? Do you think, I mean, is this an interdimensional being that we're tracking? Is it something that lives here that we're, tracking? Or is it, I think it's, something, probably both, but is our government, is it like a bad government project? I mean, what's your take on all of it?
Well, I think it's a flesh and blood creature. I've interviewed too many hunters who have shot one, and that they bleed. I do think they have abilities, special abilities that are unfathomable. Like extreme camouflage, just like a chameleon or maybe an octopus or stick bug. All they have to do is just get close to something in the forest, and they basically kind of merge with that.
Mhm.
Maybe a tree or bushes or a rock, but they have some kind of ability to be able to go, yeah, like maybe even translucent, like polar bears. Like polar bears, their fur is white, well, translucent. And so
Mhm.
polar bears can shift their body and shift their hairs at an angle. So when the sun hits it at a certain angle, they basically disappear in the snow.
I could see that too. Do you think, I know I've heard people even speculate that these might be inner earth beings, or, kind of living there and coming out. It, there's so many I mean, we avoid things all the time. I think that they could probably find enough places, if there were, not as many of them as us, I guess, or what we think anyway.
Yeah, I doubt that. I don't think there's a million of them. Maybe I don't know, maybe a few thousand. Like I've researched all over North America. I've researched at least 10 of the states, different states, from Texas to, Minnesota, Michigan, Florida. No, I didn't do Alaska, Oregon and California, and the Rocky Mountains in Alberta, Colorado, Kentucky was a good place. Ohio, the Grassman, uh, the Ozark Mountains, and yeah, they seem. I always look for similar structures, like tree structures, or the same kind of sounds, the audible sounds that they make, the screams, the howls.
What's with the tree structures? What are they for? I've seen those. I don't. I haven't seen them that were very tall. They seem like they're very kind of low to the ground almost. The ones
I've
that I've
seen some
seen.
big ones, but none of them that I've seen. Well, okay, there was one maybe, but other than that, a lot of times they don't even keep them dry.
The
Like
stick
they,
structures? Is that what you mean?
yeah, like people at the beginning, I kept thinking that maybe they are trying to build, some kind and get out of the rain. But a lot of them I find they're like skeleton structures. You know,
Yeah, they kind of look like a rib cage. There's holes in it.
yeah,
It's not real. It's not really keeping any wind, any weather, really
no,
anything out. It's
exactly.
just like an encasing kind of, and that's it. Just like the bone bear structure.
Now, I do know that there is certain Aboriginals and certain First Nations. Well, actually, I think it's mostly in like South America. But ancient man, they used to build structures, and whatever the number of sticks is the number of people in their family.
Oh, really?
And they
Oh,
would
that's fascinating.
they would leave it there for other tribes to come in, and when they see it, they know there's 5 people, or
Say
they
how many
know
people's
there's 10.
remaining left. Yeah.
Exactly. Of course, I don't know why they would do that, because if I'm looking for an area to take over, I'm going to be like, oh, look, there's only 4 of them. I'll kill them in a second.
Yeah. Right. We got
Right?
10. They got 4. We can take that area.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Oh, look, there's 10 of them. I need to go get another 5. Right.
Right. Yeah, you're kind of giving your secret away.
But that they do that, whatever the structure is. Now, I'm not saying Sasquatch does that, but I have no idea why. Like, I just don't know. I just don't know why they make them. I mean, if anything, it's more of a. I can't even see it being like a marker. You know, like sometimes people they print markers so that they don't get lost.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure Sasquatch, they know the forests like the back of their hand.
That's
Like,
what I
it's
was
not
just
like
thinking
they
too.
go.
Who are
Yeah.
they trying to signal to? Like they already know where to go.
They know where to go. It's not like they walk off the path. They're like, da 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 da. Oh no, I have no idea where I am.
Just look for a marker.
Where's my marker? Dang it, that blonde photographer guy tore it down. I'm gonna kill him next. Right?
Yeah, that is pretty strange. Yeah, what are they
The
signaling?
next
If it's a
missing
marker.
case on missing 411. Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
exactly. Right. Yeah. Well, I've been surrounded by something. So there, I have had sticks. I've had logs, rocks thrown at me, and the key word is thrown at me, but not hit me.
Yeah.
So that just not. They don't
Like
want
a
to kill me.
warning shot, maybe.
Yeah, basically. I mean, think about it. I believe that they use sticks and rocks to help kill their prey so they can eat. They probably have they have the most accurate aim, right? So, because if they're hunting animals like food source, they can't afford to miss. They really can't. So they have to be able to have like amazing aim. So the fact that they're throwing something at me and they're missing me, right, just tells
Right.
me that they are just warning me.
Not really finding too many like makeshift bows or catapults or remnants of weapons. So
Yeah,
what
no
else do they have
arrows
to
and
use?
stuff.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I did talk to a guy. They were out there hunting, and they're sitting there, and something's kind of looking at them and howling at them. And the guy gets up and he imitated him. He's like, and a rock comes flying out from nowhere and hits him smack in the head, knocking him unconscious. So that was the end of the trip. Like his buddies had to pick him up with blood gushing out of his nose. I think it broke his jaw or something. And
yeah, I was
they
gonna
had to
say I
take
couldn't
him
even
to the
imagine like
hospital.
an underhand toss from that would probably still break your nose.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you just know he's in the forest going, huh, he's imitating me. Screw him. Wah.
You're not doing it
right.
Yeah.
He's whooping me over here, like
Yeah,
the
exactly.
tree knocking. Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. I totally I hear you on that one.
just-
We have a question from chat.
Yeah.
They want to know if you've ever found a Bigfoot shelter or a lean-to.
Oh, okay. So I did. Okay, so I found a nest last year. There was a nest in the forest. There was a bunch of us. We were out in the forest. We were hiking. The owner of the property, and we walked 2 hours in his property one way, and then we went into the national forest that backed onto his property. And there was this giant nest. It was like 7 feet in diameter and about 3 feet deep. And it looked like a giant bird nest.
Oh,
It was
wow.
incredible.
Wow.
I took lots of video and pictures, and people can see it. I think that is actually that is number. I think it's number 16 or 17.
Wow.
For searching for Sasquatch. It's called I forget what it's called at the moment, but yeah, people want to go and watch it. They can see it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I have found a structure that was totally enclosed, and I thought that was really cool. They took like logs and they put them right around the tree, and it was all touching, and you literally could climb inside of it, and for sure.
Wow.
And it was on private property.
And did the nest smell bad?
Wow.
Else they wanted to know.
Well, it did have a bit of a smell, but it wasn't like what I've smelt in the past.
Yeah.
Like
I've smelt it where it's just smelled so pungent and it's just like.
Yeah, it wasn't. No, the smell wasn't too bad. I was getting confused if it was like the nest or me, because I've been exploring for like 3 nights in a row.
Out there for a long trek,
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh my God, it's Sasquatch. Oh, wait. No, that's me. That's me. Sorry, guys. False alarm.
I'm sure there's not a lot of accommodations out in places that you go to. I think that so.
No wonder why Sasquatch is running from
my
me.
armpit.
That was funny. Yeah, I couldn't find Sasquatch anywhere. They're like, we know.
No, but
right?
we're going to use Jason. He's been thinking.
We got the next best thing. We got Jason with us.
But funny thing is, last night, midnight, like where I live, because I live in BC, it is so foggy that you can barely see in front of you. It makes for great filming. But the funny thing is, last night at midnight, I had ran out of deodorant, and I was looking at deodorant like at the store, and there was $7. But I found someone selling it online for like $3 a deodorant stick. So midnight, I'm driving 25 minutes in this thick fog
$3
to buy like
I love it.
eight sticks of deodorant because I knew I was going away. I'm going to Texas in a week right now. In a week, I'm flying out to Texas to film for Sasquatch on the border of Louisiana and Texas. Yeah, we're going to go.
Wow.
So I needed some deodorant. So anyway, that's a fun fact. Thank you for forcing it out of me.
And you like to say
everybody watching this right now is like, God, I tuned in to hear Sasquatch, not Jason's stinky armpit. Like,
well, no, and you're giving. I thought you were giving great advice on how to get stuff at a deal.
I know. I gave
that's
useless tips. That's what I do.
So you go looking and you like sales then, I take it.
No. But I didn't want to pay $7 for one. So I ended up paying like, I don't know what it was, like $20 for like 7 or 8 of them.
You could have you got 2 for the price of one. Normal one.
I am all set. Sasquatch, you will smell me coming for mild, heavenly smells.
Stock up on deodorant before your trips.
Yep.
Colin said it's probably better not to wear deodorant. That way you blend more in with the forest.
I know. People say that, right? Yeah. So,
Brenda's down in Texas. She said everybody should move to Texas. Everybody grab your stuff and move down there by Brenda.
All right, Brenda.
Yeah, Brenda. Party Brenda.
Come out with me. I'm going to be in the Houston area. So.
All right, Brenda, you in the Houston area? We're sending you. She's got a podcast. She's very, very cool. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what part of the country you're located in exactly. But
Vancouver.
You seem to Vancouver. Oh, okay.
Vancouver, Canada.
Oh, you're okay. Where do you think Canada? I mean, seem like there's any more hot spots? You mentioned national parks a couple times. Do you think it's
Well,
like?
I'm only an hour and a half away from Harrison Hot Springs, which is the
Oh,
epicenter of Sasquatch sightings anywhere in the world.
I didn't know that. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I have to say, out of all the places I've researched, the scariest activity I've got has been in the UP of Michigan, or Michigan alone, northern Michigan, the UP of Michigan. That's probably. I mean, I've had encounters all over the states, but it seems like, Texas is the. I mean, sorry, Michigan is the place. You know.
That's what I thought. It was one of your first encounters. I think you were in the hammock, wasn't it? Was that in the UP?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
No, the hammock was actually in BC.
Oh, really?
Wait. So the very first documentary I made, the first two of them was in BC, basically.
Okay.
3 and 4, I was in the hammock when the thing walked up and grunted in my ear.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
That was Michigan. That was in the UP. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's the one I remember.
Yeah, that was terrifying. That was terrifying.
No shit. I was there. No way.
Yeah, like it walked up to me and like it was probably about 10 feet away and it freaking snorted in my ear. And I could feel the vibration. It was like it grunted. Like
stay there and be a pincushion, or take your chances and get out and probably be a pincushion.
I was thinking, man, I'm already like done up.
Yeah.
I was thinking, man, I should have just rubbed myself down with hot sauce, because if he's gonna take me out, I'm gonna get the laugh. But yeah, that was terrifying because I couldn't see out the tent, but I clearly could feel it as it came out, and I feel it as it walked up. I could feel the vibration off the hammock as it was walking towards me.
Something that big with mass, you know, you recognize it's there.
Yeah. And I kept thinking, what is it, a bear? Is it maybe a cougar? But cats, they are so quiet.
Yeah, they're curious the whole way through. They try not to make any noise. They just
and I don't even know if Bigfoot can tiptoe.
That's a good question.
That would be. I'm like envisioning like a scene out of the Fred Flintstone's show. Like, can they tiptoe or they do that? I don't know. I guess I've never gotten that. I've not gotten that close to one.
Because I heard some older Native American tribes walked with the far two, like their pinky toe and the toe beside it. They kind of walked with them up, so they all looked like three-toed.
But, yeah.
So is it like a cloaking technique? Is that they don't want to be found? Is that why they're doing that? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
Hold the last two toes up to try to hide your trail.
Works, right? But I guess that's true, because if you were going and you're finding a print, then you'd be like, man, forget that one. It's not.
Yeah, everyone's thinking, oh my God, this thing is a weird creature with 3 toes.
Yeah, I'm not looking. I didn't know this dude I'm looking for lost 2 toes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bigfoot, yeah, we're really sorry about that, bro. You got 2 of them missing. But yeah, it's crazy. It really is, like, so much of it. I'm like, they do so well at staying hidden, but I'm sure there's like some protocols for that. Like, stay away from the humans, like don't interact, don't feed them or whatever. It just seems like there's so many people out there. And like you said too, that you've known people that went and they're hunting them. What do they get out of it? Like, I guess, are they trying to see if they can kill it? Or
no, they're not hunting.
Are they just afraid of it?
No, they're hunters. They're out there sitting there. They're camouflaged, waiting for deer or turkeys to come by, and they just happen to see a Sasquatch come walking up, like walking. And one guy even said he saw a dog man, and it stood up right in front of him. With the Bigfoot, one guy shot it in the chest and it fell down, and then he ran for it.
Wow.
So, they weren't really hunting him. It's like, good luck. You don't really hunt. You don't really come up, like you don't really track Bigfoot. It's usually the other way around. Bigfoot finds you. I think it's young. I think it's younger Bigfoots.
Oh, like the juveniles or what they call them? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
What's that?
They call them the juveniles, or
Well, the juveniles. I think the juveniles are the ones that are coming close, the teenagers. Because if you think about it, when we were teenagers, we used to jump out of our bedrooms. Mom and dad used to be like, don't go outside after dark, go to bed. And as soon as, 1 o'clock rolls around, we jump out the window onto the ground. We go walking around town. I think the Sasquatch do the same thing. I think the teenagers, they wait till the parents are sleeping, and then they go off to cause havoc, and they come close, and they're curious, right?
Juveniles are the person in the group that gets you caught.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
why'd you go out then? And then you see the bigger ones go out and try to reel them in. Like, come on, you know better.
Yeah. Well, I think the ones that roar at you, I think they're like the older, grumpier ones, right? Ones that may have been kicked out of the clan, and they're on their own, and they stumble across you.
So
I didn't
is that what you
about
think?
that,
They get
yeah.
isolated from their pack, or I guess we get thrown out. Why
Not
don't they?
isolated. Yeah, I think just because here's the thing. When I research Sasquatch, when I research these creatures, I usually put myself in with like what I do know about animals. So for 25 years, I was an animal photojournalist, and I would travel all around the world meeting people that live with different animals, from bears, cougars, tigers, monkeys, giant snakes, huge spiders, kangaroos, you
I
name
was
it.
reading that. I thought that was so fascinating that you
Yeah.
did that.
So I would learn you can watch animals in the wild, which are great, but you really learn about what the animals can do and whatnot from the owners that
Yeah.
own these animals. And I learned a lot. So when I started researching Sasquatch, that's how I go into it. I think, what is out there? Are there animals out there, real animals out there that do whatever the subject we're talking about? A good example is, can they cloak? And I'm like, well, I've never really seen one cloak, but I think, is there animals out there that can cloak? And I'm like, well, not really, but I do know that the cuttlefish or the octopus have the most advanced cloaking and camouflage out of any animal on the planet. They can literally almost form into coral,
Oh wow.
right? The stick bug,
Crazy.
right? The stick bug, the chameleon, they have extreme camouflage. So then I think, okay, well, if there are animals that do that, then maybe Sasquatch really can. People always say to me, well, if Sasquatch is real, why haven't we found a dead body? Or why haven't we found bones? Well, the first question, why don't we find a body? Well, I think, well, what animals out there don't we really find their body? I'm like, well, elephants. When elephants are sick or dying, they will travel for thousands of miles to go into an area that is away from humans, from anyone, and they will die there. And only a few years ago, they found a massive graveyard of elephant bone. It was a bone graveyard
Wow.
with a million bones. Like, I think it was 2.3 million bones were found in the men. It was just happened by chance. And so I think to myself, well, maybe Sasquatch does the same thing. When they get sick or if they die, they walk to an area way in the middle of nowhere, or they get carried and they might get buried by their elders, or
Oh
they go
yeah. I
where
mean, we
no
do.
human,
I guess why wouldn't
right?
there could be yeah, that makes sense. That
So,
does.
and okay, so why haven't we found bones? Well, I don't know about Sasquatch, but I do know in the Himalayas there is a buzzard called the black-bearded buzzard, and it will literally eat 100% of the animal, including the bones. It will literally pick up a bone, throw it up, and it will swallow the whole thing. Like it'll swallow it whole. It'll go right into their belly, and the acids and whatnot will dissolve it.
Oh,
And when they
wow.
fly off, there's literally nothing left of the animal.
Wow.
So if the Yeti,
Oh.
if the Yeti dies, maybe a buzzard, one of these black bearded buzzards, comes down and eat the entire thing. I mean, it would feed the damn bird for like a year, right?
Yeah, no, it's so true. I live out in a farm area, so it's always like I feel like you see the most interesting things out here. But we saw a carcass. It just out of nowhere. It was just all it was left was bones, like right in the middle of
Yeah.
the street. I would have had to
Yeah.
have seen it like before or after. Then when we came back, gone,
Yeah.
totally gone. And I was
Yeah.
like, where did the cage go? It was so weird just seeing just a cage of bones laying there first,
Yeah.
and then they were gone.
Yeah. It's interesting, right? So that's what I do. That's how I usually go into this. Is I think, people go, well, do you think they walk through portals, or maybe they can cloak themselves? And I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. I've never seen. I haven't seen I haven't seen one cloak. Of course, if you watch my videos or if you watch my documentaries, you'll see that these creatures have stood literally 5 feet behind my head, and I had no idea. And I only found out because I'm editing the documentary, and I look in the background and I see
Find out after the fact. Yep.
Yes, when I'm back home,
You're
knowing that
probably
the creature, you see the eye shine of it as it's just over my shoulder, looking at me.
Red or yellow?
But I haven't seen a portal. And you have to think about this. If I can cloak myself, turn invisible, or if I can go into another dimension, and I know that by me being out into the wilds of British Columbia, let's say, or even in somewhere in the States, and there's a chance I can get shot and killed, why would I ever come out of being invisible? Or why would I come out of the portal to show myself when
That's
I
what I
could
was
get killed?
gonna say. I've lived in the same area for 33 years. I know we have bears around here. I've maybe only seen bears 3 times, 4 times in my whole life. Like, you only have to be outside to survive. That's all it takes. You have to survive. You're gonna find a way.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun filming. You learn from mistakes, and then you don't learn from your mistakes. Like you keep doing them over and over again. Damn it.
I'm one of those people. I am one of those people. Learn the hard
You
lesson.
think I would have learned after the 20th time, you know?
Must be a Generation Xer too.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's great. I always have a camera in my hand. And if you guys do watch any of my documentaries, you'll see some of the fun stuff that I do and some of the scary stuff. You guys will like the paranormal adventure documentaries.
Where can we find those at if we were looking for those, Jason?
If you're on your computer or on your TV, you can go to the Fossum app and you download the Fossum app. It's called Fossum. It's like awesome, but it has an F in front.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure the F stands for King Awesome. Right? So you go to the Fossum app, you download it, and then you just put Jason Kenzie into the search bar and it'll pop up. All of them. They're literally all of them are on Fossum. Now you can go to Tubi on your TV. You can find it there too, but you only find 16 of them on Tubi.
Okay.
Where you'll find 22 of them. And the paranormal ones too, you'll find them on there too. But Relay, if you're in Europe, like England, you can find them on Amazon Prime in UK.
That's cool.
Yeah, you can find them on Stash TV. I mean, if you just Google my name, Jason Kenzie, Searching for Sasquatch or Jason Kenzie Paranormal Adventures, or even Bigfoot or ghosts, you will find a lot of really fun stuff. You'll even find my animal adventures. I have over 400 animal adventure videos. They're like behind the scenes of my animal photo shoots. You know, like a lady that has 5 wolves, timber wolves as pets, a
That's
pet
crazy.
bobcat, giant spiders. I got to hold the world's largest spider, take
Oh,
photos
gosh,
of the world's
dude.
largest python,
How big was the spider?
14 inches, so the size of a kitchen plate.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, it was
Like a
oh,
pancake with
God.
legs. Nope, I'm
and
good.
yeah,
I'm out of
and
here.
I'm
I am
terrified of
out.
spiders too.
Yes. Oh boy. There's I can't do it. But I did put your link for fucking awesome TV or awesome TV, and you have a ton of them on there. I was just looking. I was like, well, I didn't know you got into the paranormal, like the
Yes,
Paranormal Adventures 1 through. Looks like I see Paranormal Adventures number 401. I mean, it looks like you have a ton of them on there. That's amazing.
yeah. I'm just about to launch 5 and 6, which is really exciting. They're black-eyed children of Scotland. So I went to Europe. I went
Oh,
to
Kurt
England,
was
Scotland,
telling me about this
Ireland.
before. I think this is
Yeah,
so fascinating.
yeah. I was investigating fairies and ogres, and we went to Norway. We went to Germany. Uh, I went to so many places. France. Like there was so many places we went to investigate. It was pretty amazing. We spent a month filming and just going all over the place. But I did a black-eyed children, which is really interesting.
So did you come in contact with the children
Oh
or
my gosh. We went to the Falkland Triangle. So the
wow.
Falkland Triangle is a place, it has the most UFO sightings anywhere in the world,
Oh,
encounters. Now, we
wow.
didn't see any UFOs. Of course,
Mhm.
I did whack my head on a branch and I saw stars circling me for sure. All I could say is, please don't probe me, whatever. But
Let me walk out of here, please. Yeah.
we got children singing. We could hear like children singing in the forest. At one point, uh, something was tugging on the camera person's pant leg. That was amazing. Um, eye shine, uh, shadow entities. Yeah, it was crazy. It was so much fun, and that's going to launch in a couple months. And I just put a post on my site. Everyone can find me on Facebook under Jason Kenzie, or you can look for Searching for Sasquatch on Facebook, and you can find Instagram too is Searching for Sasquatch on Instagram and TikTok.
Are those with the links that you gave me? Because I can go ahead and drop those in the chat if
Yeah, I
those
think
are
those are the links too. I mean,
okay.
there's so many links that I've done. I think I sent you a photo that you can actually post too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did get that one. So, and I got the link, so I'll go ahead and drop those in chat so everybody has them and they can go and follow you because you are, and you're very responsive. You're very for how busy you are. You're very
Oh my
responsive.
gosh, yeah. I try and keep up. It's really hard. It's getting there. It's getting really hard. Um, if
Well,
you want to be my
that and releasing these films, I mean that is no easy task in itself. That's for
no,
sure.
no, not at all. And I can see it. I can see it where yeah, I can see, yeah. And I'm getting so busy that it's getting harder and harder to do everything.
Do you
Yeah,
work
that's
with
what I told
anybody
her.
or a partner?
What's
Oh,
that?
sorry. I was just gonna say, do you have anybody that you partner up with, or that you are you kind of just doing this and then you like do collabs with people along the way?
Yeah. I've been teaming up with Ben from England, Ben Kennelly from
Oh, okay.
England. He's a filmmaker out there, and he's really fast at editing, and he's just such a nice guy. Um, and yeah, he's helped me out. He's made some cool stuff for me. Um, but yeah, it's it just get so I pulled in so many directions. 2026 is going to be an amazing year. I'm speaking at a whole bunch of different uh paranormal, Bigfoot, UFO conferences. Um, Sasquatch Summerfest is in July, and that's going to be in Oregon. There's the Paranormal and Bigfoot conference in New Jersey. I'm going to go to. I'm going to be a speaker there. The Rougarou conference in Louisiana. That's going to be fun. Michigan's going to be a great fun. There's lots of things I'm going to be. It's exciting. I love meeting the fans, and I love meeting all the new friendships and stuff.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
a big thing to meet the fans and to. I have a comic book too
I saw
called
that. That was really cool also. That was very
it's
cool.
called Searching for Sasquatch and the Hidden Treasure of Bigfoot Valley. And so I'm a big fan of the Goonies, Indiana
yeah.
Jones, Lord of the Rings. Like I love that quest.
Yeah.
Treasure Island, going for treasure and the Indiana Jones aspect of it. So it's the graphic novel. It's bigger than a comic book, but it's a graphic novel. And basically an elite team of Bigfoot researchers go into the forest looking for a lost dog that was taken by Bigfoot. They pass through a portal into a new realm with flying dinosaurs and plants that can eat you and waterfalls. And they find all this treasure, and the Bigfoot are trying to stop them. And there's lots of greed, and there's no politics. It's just pure adventure. And the illustrator that did all the illustration, he worked for like really big comic books and comic companies, and yeah, he's really good at what he does. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. People can find that online too at Amazon and Walmart.com and Barnes and Noble. And
I have the links, and I was gonna pull these up here real
oh,
quick.
there we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome. I'm looking that up.
so Search, do you want to tell people as I pull them up kind of what they are a
So
little
that's
bit?
the hidden treasure of Bigfoot Valley, and that's the She Squatchers that's beside me, and
Oh,
Todd
cool.
Parsons and David Dominique, and yeah, so that's it. And yeah, it's a lot of fun if people like that kind of stuff. I made it for adults and for kids, but anyone that used to collect comics would kind of enjoy it.
Yeah, it really was. And then this is the Searching for
Yeah.
Sasquatch.
Well, this is just a new poster that I used for the next one of the new documentaries coming out, and that just kind of helps it.
That was mine. Sorry, I'll get that one.
So is that yours?
Yeah, that was mine that I had for
Wow.
you. Dave.
Well, yeah, please send that to me, would you?
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah,
to
please
it.
send that to me.
Absolutely.
I'll post that for sure. And so yeah, this is just some artwork that I did. That's an actual waterfall that I hiked to.
Wow.
And yeah, I was able to get away from that Bigfoot. He almost ate me. Yeah. They're much bigger than what they are, a little bigger than 9 feet. I knew he was there because I could smell him. The breath is terrible.
Are you sure it wasn't you now, Jason? No.
You know what? I'm pretty sure it was a chipmunk. For sure.
That's hilarious. Oh man! And did I miss any of them that you can think of? I think
No, I mean,
okay.
I also have 4 children's books called Adventures of Little JJ.
Oh, that's cool.
And there's 4 of them, and the last 2 has to do with Bigfoot and Ghost Boy and Loch Ness Monster and Dog Boy and a little Indian girl, and we had to save the lives of Bigfoot, and little JJ had to go on these little adventures to find the quest to save Bigfoot. And it's made for children from ages 5 to 55. For the whole children, let me tell you.
Yeah, don't leave the big ones out, please. The big
No.
kids. I was pulling your kids' books.
But
I'm still collecting too.
Yes, Adventures of Little JJ, and it's spelled little as Lil, little JJ. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. People would really get a kick out of it. If they have kids, they can read it to them, and
I know so many people that are listening, like they go out and they go squatching. I'm like, these would be right up your alley, right up your alley.
Well, I wanted to teach children. You know, go play in the forest where monsters can eat you. You know, like, why not? Why
We're
not?
not sure if you're gonna come back, okay? So it's
But
been
go
nice
play.
knowing you. Yeah,
Go
but go
play.
run and play. Run and play.
Or at least offer some more of these books in like libraries at schools. Like you go to the library, you get like a section that's like literally
Well,
that big.
it's funny you say that. There's actually a teacher in the United States somewhere, and she actually uses my children's books and my videos, my animal videos, to like control her kids at school. Yeah, there we go. Adventures of Little JJ. Yeah, there we go. That's Under the
That's
Sea.
cool.
And so she would go,
Right,
hey,
yeah.
guys, if you clean up your desk, you guys can pick. We'll read one of Adventures of Little JJ, or we'll watch one of Jason Kenzie's animal adventures, because the animal adventures are made like they're made for all ages. And you know, if I swear, I peep it out, right?
Yeah, right. They, I tell you, kids, they're so resilient. But I think if we can get get this information out there to them, maybe, I mean, they're our next hope at finding those answers. You know?
Exactly, or at least using them as bait. Okay, go over
Yeah,
there.
right.
We're gonna duct tape you to this pole. Okay.
Wrapped like a taco. Don't
I'm
be
like,
alarmed.
okay,
Yeah.
stop your crying. Okay.
I can envision this whole thing going down. I tell you, we used to joke around too, and a guy that he's like, that's not he was so afraid. I'm like, I think you're in the wrong line of work then. It's like we're just joking around, man. It's like,
Yeah.
sorta. I mean, unless we need to do it, but you're definitely
Well,
not the
that's
first
the
person
thing,
to go,
right?
no.
I mean, the best part is just to go out there and have fun. And if the creatures are around, they'll hear you, and they'll come down, and they will, they'll come down and they'll watch you and whatnot, and you know, take your dog, maybe.
That's
You don't know.
well, that's what I was gonna say. If you go out and your worst outing is what you went out in nature and got to walk around, but at the same token, who else is gonna be interested in someone that's trying to be big brother them? Look,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Like I'm trying to stay away from them people if they're trying to figure out what I'm up to.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you guys go out into the forests searching around?
I did. Yeah, I've gone out before.
Every chance I get, whenever I can.
Every chance you can. Where are you located?
I'm in. I seen you at what was it? Susquehanna Mall, Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Okay.
Yeah,
I knew you looked familiar. I was like,
Richie and Wojo sent me to get a picture with you and talk to you.
I love those guys. Oh my gosh, Richie is the best. Richie is, Richie is destined. Richie is destined to be extremely successful with his podcast. Like, I'm talking one of the titans. And I'm not just saying that. The way he is on camera and the way he is, dude,
utmost respect. He is down for it, like all on the line. All on the line.
If you look at the guy, he just looks like he'll kill you. But really, he is just a nice. He's like a teddy bear.
Just want someone to talk to and listen to him.
Yeah, there we go. No, he is such. Yeah, he's definitely his podcast. He's so. I love how he goes off, like he just jokes and he makes everyone feel welcome and whatnot. And it's one
They're
of the
great, man. They're a great group of guys.
I'm gonna go out with that guy. No, not like a date. But I'm going to go out looking for Sasquatch.
I'll take you up on that too.
Because everyone out there is like, what? What? Oh my God. We're going to do a,
you got to get up to the Bridgewater Triangle. Yeah, you got to get up there with them.
Exactly. And I want to so badly. And I have to do it before he gets so big. And then he turns into a snob and he's like, Richard the snob. But he doesn't, oh, you little people. Oh, I'm king of the master. Yeah.
He's got the area for it, man. I'm telling you, that area is crazy.
Definitely. Yeah.
Crazy.
I want to go. I want to do a expedition and a documentary with the LBL, the Lamb Between the Lakes.
There's a lot of talk about that LBL out there, I tell you.
Yeah. Yeah.
They seem to be pulling a lot of evidence. I don't know if it even seems like a lot of it is even like a creature. There's a lot of paranormal stuff that goes on out there.
The lot.
It's
And
just,
that's the
yeah,
best.
it's just a big stew pot of everything. That's what it seems like. You don't know what you're getting into.
Yeah. And if I go out there, I will make a big pot of stew just to say that I found a big pot of stew. Right. So I'm not empty handed.
You can claim it.
I can claim it. I'm like, there's a big pot of stew out here, a paranormal and chicken and mashed potatoes and carrots.
Make sure
guys
that
are
it's
more than
over a nice
welcome to
little
come.
fire, and that would
Yes.
be fun. That would be a lot of fun. I'm in Iowa, though. I don't get all the fun stuff like that.
You know what? I don't think I've done any research in Iowa.
There's
Not yet.
some great places you can tap into here. Definitely some good places.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to do that for you. I would like to go out there. I think that would be a lot of fun. Eventually I will.
Well, when you do come out here, you'll have to let me know, because that would be an amazing time. That really
Oh
would.
yeah.
That'd be
You'd be
fun.
more than welcome. You bring everyone. Do you have kids?
I have one, yeah. 17
one.
is interested. Yes. Oh yeah.
How old is he?
17.
17. Does he like this kind of stuff too?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
he does. So bring him out too, right?
Yeah, no, I would
You
love for him to get out there and see some of this. He, like, anytime we've gone into paranormal places, not necessarily, but he begs so bad. He's like, I want to go. So I've taken him on some adventures. I'm like, he's been safe, he's okay, but it's fun. It is fun. And then he, it's like, I don't.
Yeah, it's all fun and games until these things come around you, and then
It was
all of a
all
sudden
fun because we left safe. It was all fun. Yeah,
all fun and games, and then he's like, "Okay, I want to go. I'm gonna go." I've been out with some top researchers out there, like some of the top, and was very disappointed. Let me tell you, I've been out a few times and they'd always want to leave after things start getting crazy, like things yell at you or something, throw something at you or roars at you, and then they want to leave. And I'm like, we just drove an hour and a half to get out here, and we only hiked in 40 feet, and you want to leave? I'm like very disappointed.
I could hike it without you noticing me and throw something at you and scare you. Like, I want to know what the hell's throwing.
Yeah, I do too. I want to go.
Yeah,
I'll
right.
go and check it. I'll be scared still, right? But I don't want
to come just dip my toe in the water.
Yeah, exactly. Or get my toe taken off, especially in Florida.
You'll be going down with three toes, like the Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I would really have a 3-toe. I wouldn't have to fake it. I'm like,
you're a real 3-toe.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Do you know Bigfoot Michigan Rob? He's in the chat. He's in Michigan. He does some great research and stuff out there too. So if you go to Michigan, we have somebody, Rob, Bigfoot Michigan Rob.
Yes. Yes, I think I don't think I've met him in person, but I've been friends with him for a while online. Michigan Rob.
He's great.
I think maybe I have met him. I meet so many people. It just,
Yeah, we saw that.
Who's your favorite Bigfoot researcher out there? Well, it's Jason. Well, really? Well, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
you're so amazing. Thanks for saying that.
Well, I tell you and BMR, who's in chat, so I have to have BMR too. But yeah, both of you are great. Absolutely wonderful.
Definitely. Well, there we go. That's good.
There's not a lot of where I'm finding more and more that the legitimacy and they're starting to seep into the Bigfoot community now.
Yeah. Well, I even spoke at a couple UFO conferences. So that was exciting as a Bigfoot expert.
Do you feel there's a connection there?
Well, I mean, I've interviewed quite a few people who have actually seen a UFO close, then all of a sudden see a Bigfoot or a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
I even talked to Linda from West Virginia, where she saw a UFO hover over her, and then Mothman right afterwards.
Oh, I didn't hear that one. Huh, that's
Right.
interesting.
So I'm working on the Mothman documentary next. So that'll be the next documentary.
Nice. Yep.
The Mothman is so interesting. There's I always think of Tim Mouth, or I call him Mothman. The Mothman, what are some of his characteristics?
Well, what he does is he flutters around really fast and annoys the fuck out of you and scares about 17% of the population on Earth. Mothman.
He scares 17% of the population on Earth?
17%. Well, moths
Yeah,
scare 17% of people on the planet.
I got
There are
you.
people on this planet that are.
My grandmother was. My
Yeah.
grandmother. She had
They're not
mothballs
They're not.
everywhere.
They're not afraid of butterflies, but they're afraid of moths.
She told us they were going to eat our clothes. Is why.
Yeah. Well, Mothman is supposed to have red eyes, black, and it has these giant wings, and it looks like it almost has like an alien head. And yeah, allegedly it just is supposed to terrorize you. It doesn't really attack you to the point where it injures you, but it just scares the heck out of you.
Is it like an annoyance, like a fly? I just think of like flies. You just try and.
Can you imagine that
Moth?
thing?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's just hovering over bear crap all day.
I just know a moth got into the house and I tried to kill this thing like 10 times. What
and it's hovering over crap like all day. Just keep whacking the windows.
I mean, when they get on you like that, it's just like it drives you insane. It really does.
Yeah, it does. It does. And there's some weird stuff that I found in West Virginia. It was mostly Bigfoot related, not really Mothman. There was a couple times that there were something that flew in the trees above us, but that could have been an owl, right?
Owls are even crazy when they fly off. I did not know how big they were. I had one like fly and I was like, what in the world was that thing? I see why people are fascinated with them.
Yeah, they can have a huge wingspan. The great owl, the great horned owl, that is a huge wingspan.
This is one thing I don't understand. So you have a Mothman, a goat man, frog man, whatever.
Cat people.
So is Earth just like the DNA sampling center to mix with all this other stuff and see what it comes up with? Or dog man?
Like I don't know. I mean, isn't there other planets that they can also?
Right. Or does everyone come here, or is this just like the dipping pool and get your sample out and mix it with whatever you want?
I don't know. I mean, unless
there's ant people. There's
ant people. Yeah, they're really easy to like take out, those ant people. You just step on them. Just throw some
I wonder how many
cubes.
colonies I took out as a child. I was like, man, that's probably good karma, bad karma. I don't know, but
I mean, I could just imagine it now. Oh my God, an ant person. Okay,
with no remorse.
I got it. Don't worry.
I don't know, but I don't trust all those Hopi beliefs in the ant people and go back 12,000 years and living in the ground, and I don't know. There's stuff that's been here way longer than than people even claim to think it's been here. Yeah,
I don't know. It's a hard one. It really is. I mean, this is why I love researching, because I love a good mystery.
It's all fun. It's fun.
Right?
It's fun.
Mystery, right? So we'll definitely have to go out. And if I do come to you guys in the neck of the woods, definitely I'll look you up. And
that would be awesome.
We'll go out. But it looks like it's almost time for me to get out of here.
Yes, well, we want to thank you so much for coming on, Jason. And two, again, you want to tell people, I mean, I put all of your links if you guys want to look in the comment section, definitely can find Jason's links. Go out and follow him. He said Facebook under Jason Kenzie. He's on, you can correct when I get these wrong here. And you can go to fucking awesome, F awesome for the videos.
Awesome.
Yeah, awesome. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah, that's great. And everyone just share. If you like what I'm doing, just please share my videos to other people and let's just all try and work together and we can try and discover these Bigfoot people. And, you know, we all want to live together with them in peace and harmony.
And it is. It's not a one-man band here. It's not a one-man show. It's not going to happen that way. You're right.
Yeah.
And you're doing good work. Keep it up, man. Keep it up.
Thank you so much. And I will talk to you guys later.
All right, Jason. Thank you so much again. And yes, you are doing very good work and we appreciate you big time.
Thank you.
So, thank you. Yeah, wow, Kurt. That was cool. He's very awesome, huh?
He reminds me of like an Indiana Jones, Steve, or he's everywhere. He's literally everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, he really gets around, and he's got a great personality, full of energy, and you know, I really liked him. I think he's a great person. Could use somebody like that, you know.
Mm-hmm. No doubt. Yeah. Oh, he's never. I mean, he's serious, but he jokes around. He's just a good person.
I get that. I get. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm like, I can find a joke anywhere. And it definitely is important too. So do you have any big any outings that are coming up, Kurt?
Too cold. I'm staying inside. I'm staying in the cave.
Freezing. Oh my God.
I got it was calling for 2 feet of snow, so I haven't gone out yet, so I'm not trying to.
So is it snow? Oh no, me either. I am not trying to go out there by any stretch of your imagination. But I just wonder, I know last week I got notified when the temperature started dropping that the internet was the internet was just kind of like flickering in and out. But then they said our cell phone service, we'd probably lose cell phone service. And I was like, what is with this? I was like, I never remember this being a thing as I was growing up. I don't know, unless I just.
No, I don't know. I don't really. I mean, it was more rain and cloud coverage is messing with the signal.
Tornadoes, even, but this is weird.
Not like snow. I mean, it was sunny too. Like, when's the last time you seen it sunny and snowing? Like, I think I went to. I think it was beginning of last year. Me and my girlfriend went to the movie theater, and we were sitting there, and you could tell it was getting ready to storm. And we were driving in the movie theater's only like 10, 15 minutes away from my house. Pouring down like rain. Stopped. Sun came out. Like split second. It was like hail. And it was like we were just at Walmart probably 2 hours before that, and we seen 2 planes going by these streaking trails, and I'm like, I guarantee that's what's hitting us right now.
Oh, for sure. They have admitted, people who don't think that, I'm like, that's just crazy. They just don't call it the same thing. I have an old, like, it was recorded like off, like an old news like report or whatever, where they're talking about spraying the aluminum in the skies, and I was like, yeah, it's happening. It really is. And they're trying, all this stuff like, oh, we're going to block this out. We're going to block that out. But we're digesting this and eating this at a certain point. It's just not.
Well, that too. And all they're doing is the ozone already has a hole in it. We're already exposed. So.
Yeah.
You're not really holding anything out.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Yeah, like, I mean, it just seems like this world is so crazy right now, and I don't know, I hopefully someday
I don't know where people come up with the ideas to try some of this shit. Like, did you think this shit out?
For what?
Like sending like detonating nukes in space. Like,
yeah,
did you ever think this shit out?
That sounds like a great idea. Yeah, let's just take them up and blow them up in space. Why not?
Or if you look at how many nukes been set off in like the desert, like Radiation just doesn't disappear overnight.
I know. And if you look at the United States, was like that. I was watching this thing where it was like showing the numbers, and we're up to like over 1,000 something. And I was like, well, this might be part of our problem over here.
Oh yeah, we're living in a cesspool.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Literally.
I mean, you didn't hear the stories like about the spiders that came out of the nuclear. I think that Jason had found one of those spiders. It sounded like the size of the plate. Like, anything near the nuclear grounds or the things usually like grew or came out some sort of,
14-inch spider.
Can you imagine? Oh my
God. Hell no.
Oh my God.
Son of a bitch is gonna rob me at gunpoint.
I was like, that guy don't even have a shoe. I don't even have a closet full of
That's
shoes.
what I said. My foot's not even that big.
Oh God. Oh.
I'm gonna call him sir.
Like a big fangs. I bet it has fangs too. Oh God. I couldn't do it. Mm-mm. Can't make me do it. Cannot make me do it. It's like the things you should have rational fear for. I have none. None. But then there's things like that where I'm like, biggest baby ever.
Dumb stuff. Like I'm scared of like mice.
Me too. Me too. Oh my God. One got in. I was on the kitchen counter for 2.5 hours. In the middle of the night, I did not know. I was over at my brother's and I was like, I didn't want to yell and scream and wake the kids up or whatever. But I was literally stuck on that kitchen counter for like 2. I was like,
yeah, like I'll die on this hill before I get down.
No, I'm not getting no.
I get like a beach towel and try to like cover it and step on it. I'm like, dude, like this thing's like the size of like my big toe.
See, this is what happens when you fear something. You resort to fear. You go and find shoes and weapons. I know Brenda from Beyond the Box in here. She said that I can't remember what it came from Afghanistan. She's like, I got the gun out and I shot it. And I was like, oh my God, Brenda. It was that big. It was that big.
Well, that's just what Jason said too. He's like, you could hear a squirrel outside your tent and in your head, it's something's going to completely just step you and smash you.
Oh man!
And you can just
never seen snow.
Never seen what?
Benno's never seen snow. I just read that on there. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh Benno, no, you're good.
Yeah, you've never seen snow, Benno? Oh my gosh, you're not missing anything.
He's living in the pool. That's what he cleaned his pool yesterday.
Wow, Benno, what are you doing? You're killing us with that pool. We want a pool party here in the United States. I mean, you gotta get your friends down to the Thunder Down Under, for pool party.
Inside, heated.
So what?
Inside, pool party, heated. Not outside. It's too cold.
We're ice fishing, Benno. We'll take you ice fishing. Do you want to go ice fishing?
That's just crazy. They said it's like 80, 90 degrees over there.
That is insane. I can't even. I know, but he must not be in a real a part of that.
9 degrees here.
Is it 9 degrees there? I'm gonna see what it is. We're supposed to get down to a high of -7. I think is it this Friday or next? Oh, I don't know. By -7, and then a low of -17 without the wind chill. And I was like, oh my God, we're going to die out here. This is crazy. We must have another, another polar vortex or something pop, or I don't know what's going on here. But it's cold. It's way too cold. We can't even go out. It is, it looks like tomorrow's kind of a heat wave. We're down at 8. So we're not too much down lower. I thought, yeah, it's bad though. It's windy. It's freezing. You can just never get warm when you're in that kind of weather.
That's like my girlfriend works at a school here, and they only gave the kids a 2-hour delay and still expected them to walk to school this morning. I'm like,
that's what happened here too.
How warm is it going to get in 2 hours? The sun isn't even up yet.
It wasn't. It's freezing still. It was absolutely freezing. And I said,
what did you have, 7 degrees, 8 degrees?
We were down, I think, to like 2 or 3 degrees because we went down. We dropped a couple days ago, and we just kind of been plummeting. But
yeah, that's right around there. But if they gave him a 2-hour delay, you're only going to get like maybe a degree warmer. Like you're still going to freeze your ass off.
I know. Really, at that point, what's 2 degrees? It's like
right. Yeah, just let them stay home.
I said to Brody, I was like, "There's kids walking to school in this." I was like, we're not even supposed to be outside for more than 5 minutes now without some sort of, I don't know.
No, and around our area, if they live so close to the school, like the bus it isn't allowed to pick them up. Like their parents have to take them or they have to walk.
That's the way it is here too. It's so ass backwards with everything. I'm like, man,
Yeah,
you can't have kids out there and walking in this. That's insane. It is. It's
hell
insane.
no,
It
not
really
whenever
is.
the freaking snow's up to their ass crack. Like I'd open my door, look at that, and turn around and say, "Yeah, piss off. I'm going back to bed."
Yeah. That's the difference between our generation and theirs. Like I'm turning around too. Forget this. I'm going right back inside, admitting defeat. Yeah, my kiddo was like, I was driving back. It was so slippery today, and I was like, Brody, what do you? And then I think these schools, what are you doing? Like, this is crazy. Like, if you go out there and they used to cancel, and I don't think they even really cancel school anymore. I'm like, oh, but what about the kids that don't have a place to go? Well, what about the kids that do have a place to go too? I mean, I think we could find a middle ground here. You know,
I
it's
think
not.
what ruined that's that remote learning. Oh, if they can't go, we'll just remote learn them.
That's
You
not
really
for us.
think kids are paying attention at home?
No. And I know they're not. And I know that when we tried it one time, it finally got to a point. I was like, okay, Brody, I'm taking 3 subjects. You're taking 3 subjects, and we're getting this done. We're getting it because I said, I'm going back to school. This is not for me. This is not, and then
Right.
I couldn't even pass them. And I have a master's degree in mental health therapy. And I took notes. I had a whole notebook and I'm taking notes. And then I was like, and then you can't even look the questions up on the internet because they have them blocked. And I was like, what is this now? What is this? Like I've lost all faith in it.
A system pretty much planned to make you fail.
Yeah. Yeah. I know when they call, I'm like, I probably would invest. I said more, I probably listen a little better. I probably take a little bit more serious. If you hadn't taught us all just a bunch of lies to regurgitate, like why, what's not bad about like having kids out there, like, a topic like Jason's, like getting them interested in stuff like that and looking for new answers and looking for new things. And, not just like, we're going to repeat this history we never had,
Right.
or something like that.
Yeah, that's what it's literally almost all the time. I try to think like, because my parents are the same way. Like they literally are gonna work themselves to death. Like, and they don't even, unless it's like their work or like their kids. Like they don't even know. They just ain't. They're so close minded. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like,
yeah.
what the hell? Like you're not even open to even the possibility. You just like shut that out.
No, they're not even open to it. There's one teacher that's local around here. I know he kind of pulls some Bigfoot stuff in there, but there seems to be even more like acceptance, it seems like, of the cryptids yet anyway, than there is. I mean, the ET UFO, you good luck. You won't get anywhere near that door with a book or any sort of system like that.
No, I feel like a lot more people are just like ghost hunting is probably your foot in the door unless something happens to you.
Yeah, right.
unless you're chosen.
Yeah, no, you should not go. My kiddo he is a miniature version of myself. And I'm telling you, with the Edinburgh Manor, I was like, Brody, they make you sign a waiver that you're 18 and that because in case you die up there, because there's so much crazy that goes on at this place. I mean, we've never been there, and there's not something like that completely went crazy and haywire. And I've stayed there like 10 times. And so he went, it was so funny. So then all of a sudden we're there and I was up, like, there's like 3 different levels. And they were inside, and I walked outside, and my brother and I, like, there was this, like, it almost looked like you flip it on but they had no power on the inside. There was very, very limited power, only in like 2 areas in the front. Well, all of a sudden, all the fire alarms drop. Like there's an alarm blaring everywhere. The people that were inside there, and Brody, hear my friend Karen, who's like, a grown woman, she's shoving him out of the way, trying to get herself out first. And they're all like about trampling him to get, I'm like, well, it's a good thing to know we're going to save the child first. Like, now yeah, he was like, they got rid of him right in the beginning, but yes. Oh, Maya Starfire. Hi, Maya. So nice to see you. But yeah, it really is. It's a tricky situation and to navigate. You've got 2 kiddos, don't you, in school?
Me?
Yeah. I thought you had one. Oh, you have 0 or 3?
I don't think it.
I thought for some reason you. I don't know. Maybe I was thinking.
I got 2 cats.
Those are kids. Those are kids.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, oh yeah.
They don't have to go to school. And even better, Kurt.
Oh no, they only learn what I teach, and they don't need to know that other nonsense bullshit.
That's a good way to be. Yeah, they had some litter boxes in the schools, but I don't think I'd send them there.
Oh yeah, if it gets to that point, what the hell is like? Do you not like question what are these parents? How do the parents buy litter boxes for the kids? Like,
I know. It was painful. I found them here locally. It took janitors.
You seriously seen them?
Well, we sent the janitors and we couldn't quite get into the schools. I can't get within like.
Well, no, but
start like sounding
right.
alarm.
But I mean, if you knew where they're
real. No, they are. Yeah,
I couldn't even imagine.
Janitors. We sent janitors in, and there was one janitor who was like kind of we had flipped over onto our side, and then he went in, and these things were so isolated that you almost had. He's like, even the janitor didn't know. He said they were in like closets, that they weren't used frequently. So he had gotten some pictures of it, and then after he had told us, and then we were like, hey, we know these exist. We've seen pictures. He tried to kind of retract himself because they came after him. Then I was like, dude, you got to tell the truth, If I work there,
say what the hell it is. It doesn't matter what the hell people think about it. The truth's the truth.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, like if they're gonna fire you over that, you should find a better job because this is so stupid to do. And then when I saw him shut down like that, I was like, this is what's wrong. This is what's wrong with people. Like, the going gets tough. The tougher the going.
I love that what was it, that brain surgeon or whatever that James Fox came out with that was at that hospital that worked on that alien. He went into the hospital. He went into that hospital and he got fired, but he was like the head guy at like 3 different hospitals, and they fired him, and it was like 2 or 3 months that they needed him so bad. They're like, no, we need to reinstate him. It's like, so you fired him for what? Not because of he's a piss poor worker, because of you didn't want to believe something that's actually going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Tell me a shittier reason to get fired because of someone thought of something.
You know what though? This is exactly why they especially if you have any sort of licensure in the state or anything like that, that's what they go after first. When the whole thing with the COVID mask went down, I had licensure as a LMHC in the state of Iowa, and within I say minutes, but I don't literally mean minutes, but I mean like within like a day or two's time, they had come and they were coming for my license, and they were also coming for Dr. Hutchinson's license too. And he was a medical doctor that did the COVID testing at a local hospital. And he all got up and said all of 2 minutes, and his medical license was like right there. That board was. So I went and I stuck mine in exempt status, and I was like, it's time for change. But it really it's so frustrating that I don't know. It is frustrating. It really is. But it's kind of setting yourself apart. I guess I'd rather know. No.
What is? Because same thing. I told my parents. I told my girlfriend's parents. I told our grandparents. But it's like nobody really thinks that you know anything.
Yeah.
Like,
no, they
right,
don't. Yeah, you're right.
They don't. They're just like, yeah, well, he's a little weird. We're just gonna keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna bite you in the ass.
Well, you know what? If everybody sticks together, this is what I found out. You stick together and you don't go off and go on your rogue missions necessarily. But if you're in a group, they have a harder time stopping the group. Like if you're one man running around with a target on your back, you're gonna get you're gonna get hit. Sorry, that's the way it is. But the more you support and the more people and the more of that, like, this is the plan. We're organized. This is what we're going to do. This is the trigger response, all that stuff. It helps. It really does. It helps keep everybody safe.
It does. But then it's like, You get tired of yelling and no one listening.
Yeah.
No matter how many people you have, it's just
You got to make a bigger scene, Kurt.
I just hide in a cave. I just say, well then.
Well, I mean, when you're like, oh, that's how you yell. Like when I go into like getting in hospitals or places without, I had to think in my head. I was like, okay, how are you going to do this? They got people standing at that door. They got people with thermometers at that door. They got, masks at the corner over there, and they got security or whatever. So my technique was, I was like, all right, I think I got this. So I'd run through the door, and then I yelled, come near me with those things, and I'm calling the police on you. And I hightailed it all down to get to where my doctor was. And once I knew I got through, I was like, so they just stopped at that point. Like they really did. They're like, she got a good one. You got past us. Like, can you imagine a grown adult doing that? I did. I swear I did.
Well, you have to do what you have to do to get your point across. Like, if that's what it takes.
Yeah, but I think I have the worst.
Holy hell, I've been trying. No one listens. So if I gotta fucking run down the hallway, that's what it takes. That's what I'm gonna do.
No, people would be like, are you really gonna do that? I was like, hell yeah, I am. What do you mean?
Fuck
like,
yeah, watch me. I'm gonna spread my wings and fly.
Yeah. I wonder why they think I'm crazy. I mean, it's for real, but it's like they, oh my God, some of the stuff. I was in court. This is probably the one I think I talked myself off the ledge. And the judge came out and she's like, you're not going to be in my courtroom without a mask. And I was like, I'm not, and then I figured that the sheriff, they couldn't come in because the guy was standing out there and she's like yelling. So I took like 40 minutes and gave my whole speech on my way out the door. And then I was like, but I said, I have to make it through the next time because she kicked me out. So my tactic was, I was like, okay, I got this. If she continues, I'm just going to sit on the floor because that sheriff can't come in. And I'm just going to plug my ears and like hum a song or do whatever I have to do to make my point until they want to negotiate. Yes. Yeah. I thought that was what I was going to resort to. I swear.
Oh my God.
Thank God that was one I did not like enact, but that's.
If I can't hear you, you can't hear me.
Well, I knew they couldn't send the sheriff in. So I was like, I'm just going to, then they can't do anything until they get me to stop. How long could they possibly hold court when you got
how long are they going to
do that? That's what I was thinking.
Postpone this. Yeah.
Oh,
They're going to postpone as long as you're on the floor with your thumbs in your ears.
But I'd have my eyes closed, so I wouldn't even see what was going on. I couldn't possibly bear to watch myself. I just, these are the kind of the ideas that I'll come up with in my head. I'm like, all right, I got this. We're going to go this route. So funny. My kid will be like, and I said, Brody, now how many times, my plans are crazy, but they work. Okay. Like they work. Like that's all I'm saying.
Listen, I get people's attention. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I will. I'll get my point across.
I know. Even if I gotta blow
whenever they go home, they're going to say, hey, you remember that lady you remember that one lady that was just fucking wild? They're going to remember what you said, though.
Yeah, and then they're going to remember who you are so they can gossip about you later. That's exactly how my community is.
Yeah, but they're going to remember the first message first before the gossip.
Oh, God. They used to
and then 5 years down the road, they're going to be like, oh, damn, she was making a little bit of sense.
Yeah, we're just ahead of our time, maybe. Maybe that's it. We're just a little ahead of our time. I don't know. That might be true. But they still don't give me much credit for that because they've still kind of continued to demonize, but they can't kind of own or take responsibility for what they've done. Like, I had to sit at my job. It was very uncomfortable. And every single day I had to put no mask, none of the, nothing. No, I'm just not.
Well, I keep thinking about like where I'm at, where there's like, you say that there's like the cops that are like sitting on the road and they have those cameras that are like facing there's no way I never even seen anything like that around here. And if I did, I'd be out there cutting the damn things off. Like, no, you ain't watching. You ain't recording every single step I'm doing. Like I got to be free too.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
If you're watching every single second that I'm doing, then I'm just going to stay. Well, then I'm just not going to go to work and you won't get paid.
And that's what they'll try and do. They try and strip you of about everything that you have, so you succumb to their cause, and that's they're trying
Just
to
so
wear
yep,
you down.
just so you just agree and gather on their agenda.
I can't do it. Can't even pretend I agree with them. It's written all over my face. I have the worst problem, like poker faces, or like not being able to read, like or me like feeling like whatever, but not showing it on my face is not a good skill I have. I don't have that skill. I sit there, you can
No,
I feel like I can just, it's written all over it. My
yeah.
friend would be like, "You have to, that looks, and you roll your eyes." I said, "I don't mean to do it. Is it coming out? You know, it's not like I'm planning it. I just don't know what else to say." I was like, "What? If you guys don't think this is crazy, I don't know what to say. I guess we're just."
You shouldn't have to. See, and that's the thing. If people can read people, they should know that when people are full of shit, when people ain't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do.
So it's like, as soon as you say some bullshit and I'm rolling my eyes, then if you notice me rolling, then just stop, and I already know you're full of shit.
That about you. I like that about you. Most people sit there like, yeah.
Save your like. I'll listen to that. Like, you gotta let people say what they want to say, but it's like, I'm not gonna believe everything that you're saying either.
No, and then you know what? People have the right to say, we have the right to information, we have it, but that doesn't mean that everything that comes out of somebody's mouth is true. That's right. Look at how differently we all think.
Even if like your first question of anything, they're like on full assault, it's like, okay, well then you're full of shit.
Yeah.
Why are you
like the people in this, like I said, it drives me insane because I try to protect all of this in this community with, to keep all of what I can and do my part, and again keep that nonsense crazy. But then when you see people who you
don't want to harbor and protect bullshit.
Right.
You don't want to be the person that's harboring and protecting bullshit either. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a thin line. It's even a thinner line because really nobody knows what the hell's going on either. So
you have to first find somebody that knows the whole scenario and what you've just deep dived into, which is probably no one at that moment in time. It's like, you might find a few in the community that get it, but you've just now like taken and, like absorbed the amount of information people normally do in a couple of years in a sitting. And it's like, then you have to try and explain. That's where I catch myself. I'm like, I'm always trying to explain to people. I'm like, you don't understand. I found this. But I'm like a detective when it comes to it. And I even like, put up the little things. I'm like, okay, this and that. And I start color coding it with agencies and people and where they overlap. And
right.
It goes.
Because people let shit go underneath their nose every day.
They do.
And just believe it.
Yeah.
That's what people were born to do. Just believe it.
Just believe. Just keep on believing. And it's like, yeah, I don't know. I always say, like, there's times where I'm like, man, if I could do this all over again, I'd let people fight their own battles. I would not throw myself in front of those buses. But then I was thinking, how would I really have achieved that if I didn't do that all, I guess. I don't know. It's hard. But
and that's what I don't understand. I was never one to be like, there's nothing else out there. This doesn't exist. And I don't know. I honestly don't know what the first thing that ever happened to me. The earliest thing I can remember is just laying on my trampoline, looking up and being like, there's no way we're the only things out there.
No.
You're stupid if you think that, you're stupid. And I was only like 6, 7 years old. I'm like, if you think we're the only things here, it's scarier if that's the real scenario.
You were insightful back then too, huh?
Yeah, and I don't know, whatever. I don't remember anything any experience. I just was like, there's no way we're the only things here.
I used to be afraid of the skylights. Like I thought, and I don't even know why I would think this, but my parents used to say, or my grandparents would say, like, you're afraid that UFO would come, or like they would come on through the skylights, and I was like, I don't know.
In
That's
your house, like a
weird.
skylight in your house?
Yeah, was it? My dad was building this house, and they were putting skylights in. I guess I had a
Yeah,
fit
see, I
about
had
it.
skylights in my house too, and I always used to stare up out of them.
Did you fear something was going to come in through there, like a
No,
UFO?
I didn't. No,
That's like
I just like staring up, looking at the stars and stuff. I didn't think anything was coming in.
I don't know why I was like, I don't remember there being really anything other than ET when I was really young, like ET phone home. But I remember my grandma seeing one, but I was a bit older too. Nothing around that age, unless she always would talk about, like, if it was paranormal or like anything like that, my grandmother had it. She not
Mhm.
necessarily did anything like that, but I loved it. I absolutely loved it. But I just remember, and people are saying this too. They're like, man, we're talking about it. Like, how many people that you talk to and like you see and you witness this phenomenon with. I was just talking with Maya, I believe, last night about this on MK Invasion. And I was like, man, there's just like, it's just like, I just remember people like, don't you think you've seen too much? Or don't you think we've gone too far? Or don't they just want to like instantly like, run and back off? But then Daryl says that we have that app to would basically destroy all evidence. And I can't remember how his exact wordings were on it. But I remember my grandma, now when they encountered a UFO, this guy that worked for my grandpa at the time, his name was Harry too. And she's like, they both saw it on the same night. They compared it. Harry had gotten a picture of it. And my grandma Lucille was like, and then what do they do with the pictures? Threw them away. Yeah. And it was like phenomenal, like up close and personal picture. Like my grandmother was not very far. It was just hovering right over a tree. And I can't remember where he found it. She was in Garnavilla Iowa, which is like 45 minutes away from here. So they're in two separate locations even, and had it on the same night.
See, that's one thing I'm gonna have to ask my dad. See, nobody in my house, no ghost. I mean, ghost.
You
I
don't
could
have
say
no hauntings in your house?
I'm talking about my parents, my brothers, my grandparents, my uncles, my aunt. No one talks about no UFOs, no cryptids, no ghosts, no anything, nothing. And we don't even go to church. We didn't even go to church either. So it was literally just like nothing. It's just
they were kind of
plain
considered
nothing.
evil, though, weren't they? Like that's what I feel like, because I just remember when I told my mom about that I could see dead people, or that dead people were trying to give me messages.
I didn't tell my parents anything. I didn't really see
wish
dead
I
people
would
either.
not have.
I didn't say anything. Yeah, I just.
Well, she's like, they were gonna call an exorcist then, and I was like, what are you doing? Watching too many movies, crazy people. And I was like a young kid, so that really scared me. I remember I was like, I better not like tell much more.
I remember they took me to talk to like a shrink or somebody, but I don't even know what that was for. It wasn't anything for like that. I don't think. My brothers don't talk and UFOs, aliens, Bigfoot, nothing, and they're even hunters and stuff too.
Oh wow. My brother, though, he's an experiencer. He came into UFO contact like 2 weeks with my son before I did. And he can, like, he'll sit there, and sometimes from time to time, he'll get enough courage to get in my chat. And then he'll start saying, she's telling that you'll hear him, because he's experienced it. He can't talk about it. There's parts of it, like, I think when it comes to like the abduction part, and he's told me, he's like, I've listened to you, and he'll go as far as to say, like, you don't understand, I've experienced this too, I just can't talk about it. It scares me. I can't talk about it.
All right, that's understandable. It's whatever people are comfortable with.
Your brother, your siblings are maybe like that a little bit.
Well, I don't know. My one brother passed away, and the one that passed away, I think that he would probably, because he was the main hunter. The other brother, I don't know. See, I think I'm more interested in talking to my dad, because he was a truck driver going from Pennsylvania to Florida like every other day.
Oh wow! So he's on the road a lot. They had to have seen something, don't you think?
I guarantee it. And he's wild himself too, so I guarantee he probably had all kinds of shit going on.
I always find the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree in some ways. In those ways, like, you know, and experiencing the phenomenon, like it seems like it's a family. There's people in the family. Like my dad, though, he was so afraid of the paranormal. And that was like my grandma's in my area, like to shine. I just remember he was laying there on Thanksgiving and you just hear this bang, bang. He was laying down back in his own bedroom. And we're like, what is going on? My grandma was actually like, Randy, what are you doing? He was throwing his shoes at a ghost that he saw at the end of his bed. How did that work for you? He was that afraid, like he was whipping shoes. You could hear it. It was crazy. And I was like, and he's like, I saw something. We're like, Dad, this is a crazy haunted house. Grandma has had seances down in the basement with Ouija boards, with glass pendulums. You know, it's like, you know, this place isn't like nice and clear. I mean, I was there one day with my cousin and we were like 7. All of a sudden you hear this bang and every cabinet drawer, like in her kitchen, like was open. I was like to my cousin, Melissa, we gotta get out of here.
Oh yeah, that sounds like this house where we had the big screen TV unplugged outside and it caught on fire. I hear banging on the walls and the screen door almost every night. We hear it multiple times every night.
Oh, have you done any research in the area?
Well, my aunt and uncle, they built the house because this used to be all farmland. And my uncle actually bought the land and had this house built here. He had brain cancer and passed away. Then my brother moved in here. He got in a car accident and passed away.
Wait, what are you doing living there? How long have you lived there?
And my uncle, my cousin, he moved back down to North Carolina, and then I moved in. I've been here about 9-10 years now.
Well, you seem to have out-perceived. Whoa. Do you think it's... okay, so the land that I'm on, that all that crazy stuff like around this area happens, is farmland. And then when I was talking to somebody, they said that the land is cursed. Have you ever heard of that before?
I don't know, but I'm trying to think because there's one. It's my lot, his lot. Because he was the first person. Because the guy down at the main road owned all of this, and he bought this section of ground to put his house on back here, and he was the first person back here. So he's been here the longest. Well, then they added all the other houses that go closer to the road. And then my uncle bought the land off of him and then put the house like almost directly right across the street. Well, it's a dirt road right across the road.
Mm-hmm. So you're pretty isolated too out there. Like you don't have...
There's nobody. I'm at the end. There's nobody behind me.
Yeah, I had nothing behind me either. Farmland.
Wood. That's it.
Yeah, for miles and miles and miles. This would be the place where somebody could disappear easily, I think.
Yeah, I got 4 acres, and I think he owns like 5 or 6, and there's nobody else back here.
Oh wow.
That's it. It's us.
Yeah, no, I thought it was a great thing. I'm like, we're getting away from the city, we're getting away from the people. But then there's another aspect of being out in the middle of nowhere and weird things happening. That I don't like at all. Because it's not like, there's no possible way.
But even whenever I never had neighbors because my dad owns a salvage yard, and the house was at the end of it. So I never lived next door to anybody.
So you're kind of used to that. Well, no, I'm trying to think. We've always kind of lived in a neighborhood, not in a big city. Like I've lived in big cities, but this is definitely not.
But no, like I can't walk out to like the main road and like go a couple steps down, like talk to my aunt and uncle.
There's no gas station even here. You can't even get a pizza delivered here.
No, I got to go down to the post office to get my mail because the mail doesn't even. I don't even order shit online because I gotta go to the post office to pick it up. I still don't even get it delivered to my mailbox.
it costs more to deliver mail here. I was like, no way. My son's like, no, I had it shipped. I was like, are you serious? It was that much difference? So, like,
fuck, can you see if Walmart can get it in?
The closest
drive to
Walmart
Walmart.
even is 25 miles. Yeah, we're to any civilization, we're about 25 miles. 25 miles, I'd say, or 25 minutes at least.
Oh, so I'm not that far. I mean, I get to work in 15 minutes.
Well,
I'm literally
like 10 minutes
right out.
It still sucks. So you have to drive that far into work then. So you're miles out too then. Are you still there? Are you pulling a Daryl Sims on me? I think Kurt froze. You there, Kurt? Kurt, are you still alive? Can you blink twice if you can still hear us? Sure, this is nothing to be alarmed about. The weather probably got to him. Well, we'll just wait and see. I guess when I'm going through this, we'll see if Kurt comes back. If this is like a Daryl Sims prank, Kurt, I'm gonna tell you, it looks pretty legit though. There's no pizza out here. There is no pizza out here. Oh, we lost Kurt. No, I'm so far out. It's crazy. And I thought this was a great thing. Like I said, it is. I mean, it's not bad to get away from the city living, but just find yourself in a place that is like, oh, wow, my mouse is moving all over my screen by itself. Well, on this note, it's been very nice to talk to everybody. We got some great things coming up for Friday, and I think I'll have to pull the schedule, but I will keep you guys posted. It's always so nice to see every single one of you in here. Maya Starfire, I'm really very proud of you, girl. You did fantastic. You've been just really pushing through so much of this, and just want to tell you, we appreciate you and everybody else too. I mean, none of this would be possible without any of you, and I always promise and I hold me accountable that I never take this or what I do for granted, or being able to, bring this together as a family, because we are a family. We might be the most dysfunctional family, but we're still family. And on that note, I just want to thank each and every one of you for taking the journey into the unknown. I'm Coley Weber, also known as Coleyufo from SNX Radio. And on that note, I hope everybody stay warm out there. Stay warm and be good to one another. And I'll be seeing you all very soon. Thank you so much.
Unraveling the mystery, secrets in the night. We travel through the cosmos, ready for the flight. Together we'll shine, casting shadows aside, in the heart of the rhythm where our dreams collide.
Join the Subnation Next Quest, the truth is our guide in the vast expanse. It's where we reside, hands up to the sky, let the bass ignite. Feel the grooves around us, everything's alright.
On the Subnation Next Quest, the truth is our guide in the vast expanse. It's where we reside, hands up to the sky, let the bass ignite. Feel the grooves around us, everything's alright. SNX Radio, let the truth ignite. Together we'll shine, bringing shadows to light. In this cosmic dance, we're connecting the dots.
Tune into the frequency, let's explore the spots. Heavy bass drops with tight beats.
Illuminate the shadows, the echo of our call.
On this roller ring will never fall.
Feel the energy rising, can you sense the spark? As we dive deeper into the cosmic arc.
Stories of the universe, mysteries unfold. In the heart of SNX, where the truth is gold. Every note we play, every line we write, crafting our legacy, shining ever bright.
SNX Radio, let the truth ignite. Together we'll shine, bringing shadows to light. In this cosmic dance, we're connecting the dots.
Tune into the frequency, let's explore the spots. Here in the spotlight, we're taking our turn. With the fire in our hearts, let the passion burn. SNX Radio's call, ringing through the air. Together we rise. together we dare.
So join us now, let the rhythm flow. With SNX Radio, we're ready to go. Unravel